Certainly, if he's having nightmares without his happy face, well, why on earth should he sleep without it, when he can sleep with it and not have nightmares? So, come on, have a little conjugal consideration and appreciate his good qualities. Assuming he is, after all, not an imposter. Thank you for writing, Verdi.
Hello everybody and welcome back for some more We Happy Few DLC. We are... well, we'd started... Mr. Nick Lightbearer's journey. He has a guitar. He can melt people's faces and he can do other things. Why is that evil? Go that way? See where Nick's wives making food he never eats. The dead of winter, so we are going to have to climb up over here. Another statue. Yep, straight away. Room select. Nick fans, welcome! So Nick, as we know, there's another note. It's a quest item. It's a quest item, okay. The Bobby's wife. Hello. Dearest darling Nicky, that beastly hag at the music shop has bought up all the winter date with Nick raffle tickets. It isn't fair. I know you'd love me. If only you met me. Please ask your manager to nullify the raffle so you can go on a date with me instead. Yours forever in passion, Topsy. Bertie Jones. P.S. Don't worry about my husband being a constable. He is quite free thinking and we have an understanding. Somebody's free pass. Anyway, let's continue. Now, we did see that because we come from a Nick convention, Nick Lightbearer convention, and not everybody was happy with the situation. Oh, hello.
Get me on the cat. Not me again. Here's a love me, babe. Give me your knickers. I hate.
There you go. That's it. I was trying to block because if you block, it magically recharges the battery on the guitar, which you can see down there. See down there in the corner. Okay. We love Nick. As I was starting to say.
Show us your good side. Smile for the camera.
Hello.
Smile for the camera.
All right, everybody. How's it going? Back that way. We still love Nick.
Smile for the camera. All right now. Smile for the camera.
Everything bad. So every joy, pills, scotch, anything like that, which would technically be bad to any of the other characters, makes Nick better. That's how screwed up Nick is.
I have all your records.
That's all you do.
Oh my God!
Other
Nick
statues.
Lightbearer.
Close the door, please. Kitty's diary. Dear diary, every day I love Nick. Oh, this is not double cross, by the way. I'm very upset if it is. Dear diary, every day I love Nick more. I wish I could go back in time before Nick married his wife and show him that I'm his soulmate. How I'd love to be the first woman to have believed in him. Get them early and they think you love them for themselves, which I do, of course. I can't help it. If I've only known Nick as a rich and famous star. How very dull the hubby seems in comparison. Why did I marry him? I suppose I wanted to be settled. Would I be a terrible wife if I left him to follow my heart's passion? Surely a proud man wouldn't want to be with a wife who fancies another. I'll be doing him a favour by leaving him for Nick. Yeah.
Nick Nightbearer. I mean Bear Nighter. How may I serve you?
What's all this?
Oh, I'm just trying to buy an amp, mate.
Needed that bad deal? And mine's the only music store in town. Hard luck.
Why do you hate me so much? Aside from the usual.
I don't like musicians. Funny thing. Bloke in the music industry took a tumble in the park last night. Twisted his neck right around.
What music, bloke?
Newspaper blamed it on too much bubbly. But I asked myself, why would Bobby swarm round the scene of trip and fall?
I have to go.
My missus and her ladies say that you just pretend to be bad, but I says what a man pretends to be is what he is underneath.
Wait, I forgot to tell you the punchline. Hold on. You're not Harry.
Okay, return to the hotel then. So we've kind of failed to get the amp.
I had another amp. Manager stole it. I shouldn't have to pay for my own drinks. Oh, I could steal it back.
Oh god, we have to go this way. Take some joy. You can't see the health meter in the top corner, but trust me when I say it was worth an additional.
I'm afraid. Oh God, I'm afraid.
Who's there?
You ever say it's getting a bit foggy? Hey look, there's all those blown people from earlier. Is that a train? It's an engine. They're looking like a contest, fun and prizes being announced somewhere. Easter egg in there.
That's Nick Nightbearer. Can I have your right short thongs?
He's mine! Nick!
Bring back the old Nick! I want to die with you, Nicky. Bring back the old Nick!
Attention! I love it. Waha!
Definitely that way. It's definitely that way. Let's not go there. Let's double check what's at the end of here. Another note. Damages. Mr. Virgil Dainty, thank you for your recent note. You are correct that you are already paid a bill for damages to the pub caused by Mr. Lightbearer. However, that bill was for the month of June. The more recent invoice is for damages caused in the month of July relating to the Dartford incident gone awry. Please remit £900 immediately. Yours very truly, Mary Quickly, proprietor of the Falstaff pub. Oh well. Can't go through there yet. We can get some additional joy. Recover from the... mostly recover. Can I go back in here again and get another joy pill? Is that fine? Is the game going to be upset at me if I'm doing that? You never know if we're happy for you, to be honest. Right, okay. Let's health back up. Back to the hotel we go. Everyone's mind's blown. I believe there's like an additional move I can now do, but I can't for the life of me. I remember what it is, unfortunately.
His agent's gone missing, so who's going to pay the bill, I ask? The manager says he's going to pinch Nick's amp, hold it hostage. Nick can't play his concert without it. I used to fancy Nick, but now I've seen him up close and... oh, God, it's on again.
Bloody manager probably stashed my amp in his office. I need a disguise. Maybe a Nick lookalike contestant. Nah, they're on to that one.
Open is already open door, sure. There we go, it's supposed to be going to chicken around. Let's go and get the... let's see.
What's that tune? Oh, a bellboy outfit. Yes, that's the ticket. No one ever really notices a bellboy. It's sort of sad, really. You know, to think what life choices led you to that.
Bellboy key, okay. Sales are free. Oh, I'm already wearing it. Okay. Automatically put it on. Can I stand up, please? Okay. The key was in here, I guess. Oh, it's like the same colour as the table, for sure.
Don't you tell anyone.
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
To be safe, I'd better get the manager out of the way. Maybe I can call him on the PA system.
I'd like that describe me. If you get my meaning, can't have a panic on the biggest weekend of the year. The refunds were singers.
Dear Constable, I write this to you as a man under siege. If any of the crowd of rabid Nick Lightbearer fans should discover these scribblings, I fear that they shall tear me apart, but I can stand this no longer. No man should have to. The hopelessly shredded upholstery, the sinks stuffed with braziers, the quarts of vomit our cleaners had to painstakingly remove from the carpeting, the endless empty pills bottles, and that's just the Wonderland Suite. Each year myself and my poor beleaguered staff are compelled to deal with the reckless and destructive cyclone of hedonistic anarchy that is Nick Lightbearer. And each year, right on time, that manager of his pays his bills to the full, damages and incurred, so that I have naught else to do but grit my teeth. But Lightbearer will slip up, I know it. When he does, you will hear my call. It is my dearest hope. Bring the full weight of the Lord down upon him. Murray Davis, Avalon Management. This is the degree to which Nick Lightbearer is hated.
Paging the manager. We have an emergency. A fan. He's stuck in one of the vents. Your fault, really. Please get her out at once.
That's actually the fan from earlier who was probably going to starve to death.
That ought to keep him busy for a while. You know, after all this is over, maybe I should become an actor.
Thank you. Another note. Up in manager's hotel room. I'm guessing that's what the thing said then. Ha! I'll finally put that Nick Lightbearer in his place. No more yes sir, no sir for me. It'll be him calling me sir. If he wants his amp back, can't play a concert without it, can he? And that Bates bloke wouldn't send him another. He hates Nick as much as I do. Ha! Can't trust my staff not to snitch though. Too many Nick fans. I'll keep the amp in my room where no staff's allowed the key. Can't wait to make that daddy eat crow.
What?
Can't get through there then, okay. Go this way, thank you.
Bellboy! You there? Constable Turner needs his bag taken to his room.
Yes, sir. Oh, did you hear about the fan stuck in the fence? Someone with authority needs to find her, don't you think?
Is that a silly Nick Lightbearer moustache you're wearing?
Sir?
Against regulations. Take it off. I won't have staff acting like that cheeky good-for-nothing.
Oh, yes, sir. As soon as I've taken the constable's bag upstairs, sir.
I don't need to remind you that this is a hotel of discretion. You're not to look inside the constable's bag or remember anything you see in his room.
Not to worry, sir. I've got a terrible memory. Really the worst.
Get on with it then. I better go and see about that fan.
Try and take this bag up to the room.
Come on now. I didn't mean it. You don't sound nothing like me, Mum. Let me in, and I'll make it up to you.
Oh boy.
Oi, you there! Quit skulking and drop that bag in my room.
Modelling strings. Oh, they make my guitar better at everything.
Motoline strings. I mean, you can serenade up to 2 fans at once. Okay, so we can now hypnotise 2 fans to help with our cause.
Foggy Jack. So he's real. Well, that means. Oh dear.
Also, it's going to be about Foggy
no.
Jack then.
I don't want to think about it.
The mysterious serial killer from the main game. Picture the lamp.
So there's a tunnel of love connecting this room and the manager's, is there? You don't really expect a bottomless pit in a first-class hotel.
Really? No, you're quite right, Nick. Ooh. Hang on a minute. A love letter. My darling, dashing Bernsey, I need you. I need to hear you coming to me from your sad crime room through our tunnel of love to my bed. I can't wait to feel those shiny brass buttons give way to my fingers. Your tender touch is the only way I'll ever get through another one of these horrific convention weekends. The management of your loins. Police report. Case number 23898. Reporting officer PC Shelley. Detail of incident. Passerby reportedly sighting male lying in the arms of a Nick Lightbearer statue, apparently in a drunken stupor. Upon investigation, the male was determined to be slightly deceased and partially dismembered. Fits Foggy Jack pattern. Proposed course of action. Advised caution to avoid alarming populace. Swat. Sealed with a loving kiss. To the constables. Could you please give this letter to Foggy Jack when you capture him? It's most urgent that he gets it. Thank you, Marion Dashwood. So this is the same one from last, the one who's obsessed. Dearest darling Foggy, I know they say you're bad, but I just think you're misunderstood. You only do those things because you're sad, but I can make you happy. I do hope the constables take you alive. I shall visit you in prison. You see, we are soulmates. Oh, my love, Marianne. At what point are we going to find the body of Marion Dashwood? I know we are. With this game, we most certainly are. Hello. Whoop. Again. Ooh. Oh, it does go to the bloody management office. I'm not going to get it back out.
Fine then. I'm leaving.
Mr. Manager. 4 pills.
Oh,
The
my
amp.
dry amp. Sound check.
Hey, that sounds a lot
Crossing my
better.
shoe, 1:45. The park. I have to go to the park.
Why do you have to go to the park? Hold to unleash a massive earpiece and jump. Okay. We'll go with that. More offensive fighters. Can we steal the bear? We can't steal the bear. Worst game ever. Right. Anything in here? No.
Oh dear. Too bad I can't stay.
Hey, Nicky!
Foggy Jack. That is not so hard.
Fall for me, Nicky!
Them like they're bloody.
I want to die with...
Kill!
Forgot about your true fans, did you? I love you, Nick! I knew it! Die with You never... I'm gonna have an autograph! Kiss me, or I'll tear you to shreds! You promised you... We made you a star! My letters!
Rats. Nick Lightberg goes on world tour. Okay. So that's his one for going on holiday. He just goes on the world tour. Expect plenty of sitter. Right, okay.
Oh dear. Too bad I can't stay. Sorry.
I love you so much, I hate you! You said you forgot about your true fans, did you? Don't ignore me, Nika! Don't ignore her!
Like to take a crack, Foggy Jack. So hard. I hear he pulls out your guts and stretches them like they're bloody guitar strings.
Right, short. He's mad.
The other way, huh? Where's over here? Free coffee, which I'll take happily after that battle.
Hannah, Suze, you're going to miss the whole convention. Everyone knows the bigger a fan you are, the more likely Foggy Jack is to snatch you. And I'm the biggest Nick fan there is.
Really? A direct correlation between being a fan of Nick Blackberry and being attacked by Foggy Jack? Really? Oh, you can confirm the year 1964. Oh no, 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 no. Let's take his helmet. No, apparently not. Let's get some additional helpful stuff.
Suppose I'll have to lead you through the front of the hotel.
Attention guests. If you believe you inadvertently dated or married a Nick lookalike, please contact the convention manager.
The hotel park. Okay, thank you, statue.
Read anything worth talking about lately?
No. I mean, yes, but no. Have a look around here when we've got the chance. Well, officer, there's a crime of passion being committed behind this door.
All right.
There's many crimes of passion being committed behind the door. I'm sensing a pattern.
Oh, I hope I win a date with Nick.
Darling, the rules say no girl who's already shagged him.
Who are they gonna find?
No, it's yes. Any doors we can interact with now?
Foggy Jack got another one.
Oh, anyone we know?
Some bloke who didn't like Nick.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
So it is some sort of connection with Nick Lightbearer, at least according to what we're hearing. Get out of the hotel. Just get out of here.
This place.
Fight each other.
If I vibe, I might find clues.
Yes, we're just going to ignore you for a moment, magical statue. I need to Double check everything's fine.
A guitar pick? Was I? No. It could belong to anyone.
Search area for clues. Okay.
Am I hearing voices in the fog? Do I want to find clues?
Right, let's have a look at some of these notes because we've got a few. Lookalikes. To the management, I must report my suspicion of foul play. 6 contestants in the Nick Lookalike event have gone missing this weekend. I do not believe your staff's reassurances that these lookalikes have merely eloped with female guests. I believe somebody is trying to rig the Nick Lookalike contest. As third runner-up in last year's event, I fear for the sanctity of the competition rules, as well as my personal safety. Concerned lookalike. Convention rules. Notice to Nick fans, it is strictly forbidden to sneak into Nick's room in a laundry cart. In happy news, Miss Tabitha Sweet is recovering nicely from the bleaching. We all wish her well. Rendezvous. Meet me, Nick. Meet me in the park, hotel park tonight. The Vendetta. So, ladies, gentlemen, others.
Hamlet loves you, Nicky. Virgil! Oh my God, he's dead! Oh God, I'm remembering.
She was locked when they were alive. Oh dear. A wee foggy Jack.